Welcome back, Constant Reader. This time I'm reviewing the short story collection DUEL Terror Stories by Richard Matheson. This book is 461 pages and contains 18 short stories. The first story is Duel. A businessman on a sales trip is running late for a meeting with a client. On his drive, he gets behind an old 18-wheeler truck hauling gas that is slowly climbing a hill. With diesel smoke blowing back, choking him, he passes, starting a terrifying high-speed chase with a homicidal madman. I rate this story a 5 out of 5. The second story is Third from the Sun. Two families stow away on a spaceship to escape the planets destined to war and doom. I rate this story a 4.5 out of 5. The third story is When the Walker Sleeps. A hero to fight the enemy of the city and save the great machine, or a slave of the machine in fantasy. I rate this story a 3 out of 5. The fourth story in this collection is Born of Man and Woman. Chained and hidden in a cellar, beaten by his mother and father. I rate this story a 4.5 out of 5. The fifth story is Return. A time traveler goes into the future and is held captive by the inhabitants, unable to return to his pregnant wife. I rate this story a 4 out of 5. The sixth story is Brother to the Machine. Man and robot work endlessly until they wear out. Man or robot looking for sweet death. I rate this story a 3 out of 5. The seventh story is F. A time traveler from 1954 goes into the future where food, or even the word food, is an obscenity. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The eighth story is Lover When You're Near Me. A man oversees alien workers on another planet. He has an alien maid who is driving him mad, like all the others before him. I rate this one a 4.5 out of 5. The ninth story in this collection is Ship-Shape Home. A man and woman rent a cheap apartment in a new apartment house. Way too cheap. The woman feels there is something sinister taking place, but the husband is reluctant to believe her until he starts to see the signs. But it's too late. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The 10th story in this collection is SRL AD. A guy answers a Lonely Hearts ad to Gal from Venus, thinking it is a joke. I rate this story a 3.5 out of 5. The 11th story is Death Ship. Astronauts land on a planet where they find a crashed ship just like theirs. When they enter the ship, they find their own dead bodies. I rate this one a 3 out of 5. The 12th story in this collection is The Last Day. Earth is being pulled into the sun, and today is the last day ever. I rate this one a 4 out of 5. The 13th story is Little Girl Lost. Parents hear their daughter crying in the night. When they go to check on her, she is nowhere to be found, but they can still hear her. I rate this story a 5 out of 5. The 14th story is Trespass. A scientist who is off on an expedition for 6 months. When he arrives home, he finds out his wife is 3 weeks pregnant. but the cause is not so clear-cut. I rate this one a 4.5 out of 5. The 15th story is Being. A couple travels across country, stopping at an out-of-the-way store for gas and water. The man fills their tank and tells them to come up to his house for the water. And while they are there, they see his zoo. When they get there, the zoo is men in cages. The gas station attendant locks them in a cage, also to await their fate. I rate this one a 5 out of 5. The 16th story is The Test. In the future, elderly people have to take a test ever so often to prove they are still mentally and physically fit to live. I rate this story a 5 out of 5. The 17th story is One for the Books. A janitor at a university picks up all the knowledge in every classroom he enters, leaving him and everyone else baffled. I rate this story a 4 out of 5. The 18th and final story in this collection is Steel. Boxing between humans has been banned. Now it's robot boxers. An owner signs his old worn-out robot to a bout with a modern machine, and it doesn't stand a chance, but refuses to give up. I rate this story a 3 out of 5. The overall collection, I rate a 4 out of 5. If you are a fan of the old Twilight Zone TV series, you'll love this collection of short stories. Some of them are actual episodes of the Twilight Zone. Be sure to like this video. It's free and helps my videos to be seen by more people. Subscribe for loads more book reviews. Comment with your thoughts on this video and book. And until next time, keep reading.